This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and a place called The Rock, the home field of the Southern Miss Golden Eagles. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the BYU Cougars, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Golden Eagles will kick this away to get us going here. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
BYU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Both teams are sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And that sets up a return. Oh, the returner lost the ball. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
Boy, what a turn of events. I'm sure the punting team's offense is thrilled to be getting back out on the field right now after they were gifted an extra possession.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Catch made on the right side. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. He hands it off from the gun. Looks like BYU will have the 1st down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The pass rush closing in. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
3rd and short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Cougars come to the line with 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
That makes the score BYU 7, Southern Mississippi 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. 1st down, looking for more now. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44. They're going to run it. And still going. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up 1st down at the 33. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Tailback with another carry. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with me.
And that run produces a decent gain. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Breaking tackles and going. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. And the Golden Eagles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. 1st and goal, will try to run it in. And tackled there by the defense.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Goal line formation for the defense. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Just found some room at the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The ball is caught. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Spins away from defenders. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll give it to the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab by the receiver. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. BYU has now moved into the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Wells. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. And the Cougars looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
BYU 14, Southern Mississippi 7.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards. It's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? And it's the kicking team making the recovery a special teams disaster.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal. As usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted.
Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21, Southern Mississippi, 7.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown, and they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop. Finds room at the 30. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
That's another first
Big
down.
runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. You'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down play coming up. They're going to run it here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Golden Eagles will have to punt this one away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Powering through a tackle. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quick throw. The catch is made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, you could see the defense selling out, trying to come up with a stop, and in doing so, they had no one left to take this back down once he's able to break through the initial surge from the defense. Big gain for this offense, not only picking up the first down, but a huge gain.
And they bring him down for a loss. After the big gain, they feed him the ball again, but the defense all over it this time.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's the tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Past the 30. He's in the clear. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big.
Touchdown, BYU. This offense is still clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
BYU 28, Southern Mississippi 7.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Ball handed off. Breaks free. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Gets made on the out route. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Second down after that completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Graves. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Another first down.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
First down, looking to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Using his legs on the scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Tight end makes the grab. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance, deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, the quarterback catches a break here. That ball seemed to hang in the air forever. He catches a break with that ball not being intercepted and heading the other way.
And there's the handoff. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cougars will kick this away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Hand off to the single back. Breaks free. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Predicate route with a sneak. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. A running play called on 4th down. Breaks an open space. Hustles past the defender. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Bringing it out, it's Jones. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Ball handed to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running.
He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score in every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through.
Southern Mississippi, 14.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. Play action here on 1st down. On the move now. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air, it's Boyd. A deep shot to the left side. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Oh, and he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it. He's running out of time here. And it's caught. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yard.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Who makes the grab? Heads out of bounds and a short gain on play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They keep him off balance with a run. In the clear at the 25. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. And the Golden Eagles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Run down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming out.
Third and goal, will try to run it in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
BAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21.
BYU, 35. Southern Mississippi, 21.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Play of the drive now from the 25. It's a shotgun run call. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, BYU.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
BYU.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the extra point was up and good.
49. Southern Mississippi. 21.
Return starts from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down to the junior with an excellent run there. The Golden Eagles lining up here on 1st and 10.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Now it's 2nd down here. Single back, takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th quarter.
The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Just when it looked like they might make this a 1-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the 4th quarter.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Here's the 2nd down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pass is caught. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Lawson. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Why, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? A pop pass on the jet sweep. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, BYU.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Southern Mississippi, 21.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. A quick throw out left, complete.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Lawson. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. That should be enough to secure the upset. This team came in the lower-ranked team, intent on proving a point, and they've gone out and done that.
What a great way for them to close.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Southern Mississippi, 21.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. That pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect.